Welcome back to the channel. Today I would like to talk about Ben Franklin for a minute. Not the fabled dude on the $100 bill. I mean the real guy. You know, I grew up learning about the Minuteman and the revolutionary themes, all heavy stuff. But what really hooked me was the pantry of the founders, the guys who were soldiers, philosophers, and frankly, a little nerdy just like me. Benjamin Franklin. He was one of them, but with a twist. Here's the thing. Franklin wasn't just a polymath. He was the legitimate original side hustle king. Think about this. He goes from being a tallow chandler, which is a guy who makes candles and soap, not exactly a noble calling. He went on to become a printer, a shopkeeper, a postmaster, an inventor, and even a swim instructor. He basically collected skill badges like they were Pokemon cards. Okay, so let's get edgy for a second. While he's becoming a respected gentleman, he's also running around with pseudonyms like Anthony Afterwit and, my personal favorite, Silence Dogood. Why? Because his wife was apparently spending them into the ground, racking up massive debts. Franklin was brilliant. He understood everything from the sciences to human nature. That's why we call him the first American. But we can't ignore the cracks. He was a wealthy man who owned slaves, including Brother Frank, who was mentioned in his own paper. While he later evolved, freed his own slaves, and became an ardent abolitionist, that's a huge moral asterisk on his early life. It's a painful fact that forces us to look past the myths and see him as a complex man, a product of his time, but ultimately someone who changed. So who was Benjamin Franklin? He was a flawed, brilliant, successful man who was constantly learning. But beneath all the printing presses and lightning rods, Franklin was also a dedicated member of a secret society we know as the Freemasons. When you see pictures of him in that apron, just Google it, opening the lodge. It's not just a costume to him. It shows he was committed to the esoteric. Rosicrucianism, Freemasonry, these systems helped form his worldview, grounding him in a brotherhood dedicated to morality, self-improvement, and understanding the universe. He was a devout master mason, dedicating himself to the concept of the great architect, pursuing light and knowledge. Think of it this way. The guy who invented bifocals and signed the Declaration was also living a rich, complex spiritual life full of ritual and allegory. It's the ultimate layer of intrigue on an already complicated life. If you enjoy these historical stories, please like, comment, and subscribe.